This morning's Coffee With is with Cas Anvar.
And the satellite interview is furnished by Firefly.
Cas, welcome and good morning.
Good morning, Lynn.
We are here talking about your new, people are excited about The Expanse.
I'm now excited. I'm very excited after that.
So this show takes place hundreds of years in the future. Earth is colonizing the solar system. So let's start, because it's easy to get confused with just what is the world like? Earth, Mars, and the asteroid belt.
The world of Expanse is it's pretty intricate and pretty exciting. We have, like you said, we're 200, 300 years in the future. Earth has just basically reached out and colonized a part of our solar system. Colony on the moon, colony on Mars, about 25 million people, and we got a colony in the asteroid belts between Jupiter and Saturn. And those people, they have no planet of their own. They're just out there in the asteroids mining them for minerals, basically the working class of the solar system. And Earth has become one uniform country run by the United Nations, and has become quite a fat cat in essence. 20 billion people on it, and as colonies are wont to do, even in our own world, there tends to be a little bit of resentment built up towards the home. You've got the belters who are being exploited for just being the providers of all resources in the solar system and not really giving it a fair shake. You've got Mars that's become an incredible superpower in its own right, a military force to be reckoned with, much like the way the United States evolved after it came from Britain. And then you've got Earth, which is constantly trying to keep a hold of its colonies and its people, and trying to prevent Earth from getting, ransacked by the colonies for its resources, trying to protect itself. And at the point we start this series, there is so much tension that just any little spark is going to start some sort of interstellar war. And there's some unknown force out there that is actually vying for that, trying to manipulate the situation so that a war does erupt for its own unknown agenda.
So it starts with this case of a missing girl. That's kind of what ties it all together.
Exactly. I mean, you have three separate worlds in Expanse. You've got the world of Earth, which is trying to figure out this inner political conspiracy. You've got the world of Thomas Jane's character, Detective Miller, which is very much like a film noir, Humphrey Bogart style detective, where he's this beaten down, alcoholic, broken detective that gets this case of a missing girl, Julie Mao, that has been just disappeared, and he's tasked with finding her, and she ends up becoming the fulcrum of the entire mystery of the whole series. Everything revolves around her. And then you've got the third world of the Canterbury crew, which is my world. I play Alex Kamal. I'm the fighter pilot that pilots the ship. And we end up getting caught up in all the chaos that erupts when one little thing happens that no one was expecting, and then we end up getting blamed for starting this potential war and end up running for our lives, trying to prove our innocence and just escape with our lives. So you've got a very complex web of stories that all are gradually coming to a head as we head later into the season.
And the show looks like a movie. I mean, the sets and the special effects are just spectacular.
It is. It's pretty. We're supremely proud. Our VFX team and our art direction, I would say, it looks like a Ridley Scott movie. It's amazing.
Yeah. It reminds me of one of my favorite shows, Firefly, a little bit, especially your crew.
Yeah. Yeah, our crew is kind of like the Firefly portion of the show, absolutely.
Rest in peace.
I mean, it's got everything in it. It looks like Blade Runner and Alien. It's got like conspiracies and political intrigue like Battlestar, and then you've got the kind of humorous, quirky misfits that are just getting themselves into trouble like Firefly, and I don't know how these guys did it, but they fused it into an incredibly cohesive story, and everything makes sense and very compelling and exciting. So,
just the perfect sci-fi mix.
Even if I wasn't in it.
Well, Cas, thanks so much for talking to us. The Expanse, looking forward to it.
Thank you very much.